My name is Carl.
My name is Ari.
More excitement.
What? My name is Ari.
More no.
But I
Smile.
can't do repetitive happiness. I can only do one first take.
Say it like this. My name is Ari.
My name is Ari.
You're not just talking a clear, strong
My
voice.
name is Ari.
And this is Great Expectations. Welcome to Great Expectations, the movie review podcast where we talk about what we expected and what we got, and we do not stay on topic. Today we're talking about XXX, the return of
RZA.
RZA's
back.
Oh man, if RZA was in this film.
Would have surprised me if he just randomly showed up.
Maybe he was and we just do not remember. The return of Xander Cage. Pretty exciting that Xander Cage has returned.
Massive franchise, isn't it?
Oh, huge. The
big XXX fans out there.
Yeah. Everybody was asking for this sequel.
Yeah. Please, after XXX 2 with big old Cube, everyone wanted it.
True. What is your favourite Vin Diesel film? Before we get into this.
Can you give me a list?
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fan of any of the Fast and Furiouses. They're all terrible. All the Riddicks are fairly bad. The first one was okay. Wasn't great.
The first one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't remember enjoying the other two.
Yeah, the other two.
The second one is so long.
So boring.
Oh my god.
It didn't make any sense. Like
right.
Weird robot aliens or some shit.
Would it be Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, but I mean, even that, he's not even really a character, is he? He just says one line. It's fucking CGI.
Alright, so upcoming films he has. Alright, he has...
Is he even Baby Groot in Guardians 2?
Yeah.
There's...
Baby Groot voice. Yeah, I was like, because they're editing his voice, they don't even need him. This is his upcoming films that are coming out, okay? Furia, where it's a Riddick sequel and he's playing Riddick. God. Fast and Furious 8.
Terrible.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Avengers Infinity War. Fast and Furious 9. Fast and Furious 10. Those are all of his films up until 2021.
I mean, if I was going to be in a superhero movie, I'd prefer to be Groot. All you have to do is go, I am Groot.
Well, you know that
I am Groot. I am Groot.
You know that Groot's lines are actually written as dialogue. Did you hear about this?
Says it as
I know. No, I'm just saying it. No, I'm saying it's like just a little thing that not many people know. Is that
little stupid thing? What's the point?
So that he knows which
tone to say it.
Yeah, it's like
when they just say it happy or say it sad.
I don't know. I guess it's just like instead of having to do like a ton of
I am Groot. What he has to do is do about 4 of them and he's done. I am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. And they just keep doing that the whole time and they're done.
Yeah. Alright, so the first XXX film cost only $70 million to make, and it made $277 million.
Pretty successful.
Now, how much of a bomb do you reckon the second one was?
Was it direct to DVD?
Was it? No, it came out in cinemas, made $71 million. So it only made the budget of the first film.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it was bad.
And not only that, it cost $87 million to make. So they lost a fucking fortune on XXX State of Union. Because who goes, I want to see Ice Cube in a main role that isn't one of the greatest movies of all time. Are we there yet?
Or Friday.
Oh, actually, Friday is good.
Yeah, he wrote that one, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And he also did Boys in the Hood.
I haven't seen that one.
Never, but it's supposed to be, good.
Where else has Ice Cube been in?
No, he's got no... We'll get through Vinny. We'll get through Vinny D first.
Yeah, anyway, what are the other Vinny movies? Just Pacifier.
All of his latest films are all fucking sequels to shit.
Yeah.
The last Witch Hunter. Ugh.
Oh, that was atrocious.
Pacifier.
Terrible.
Chronicles of Riddick, XXX.
Terrible.
Knock Around Guys, Fast and Furious, Boiler Room, Saving Private Ryan, The Iron Giant.
Yeah. When you think of Vin Diesel, you think of he's in a lot of movies, but it's not really, is he?
No, he doesn't. He's only got 41 acting credits, and a majority of them, a lot of them are video games and voices. And then just
my favorite Vin Diesel role is when he in the game of the Chronicles of Riddick.
the game of
The Chronicles of Riddick game, like Assault on Dark Athena. I think that might have been him. If it wasn't, that was his best performance anyway. That was a good game.
And what about Ice Cube? Oh, you know what? He is good in the 21 Jump Street films.
Yeah,
He is quite. I think he's quite funny.
He's just average black captain, isn't he?
I think he's quite funny. So even he's done as many films as Vin Diesel, Ice Cube. Right? So he did the ride-along films. They're not good.
Yeah, they look terrible.
Are We There Yet? Television series.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's like,
what?
they're like living in a house. Doesn't make any sense.
This is blowing my mind.
Like, what do you mean, Are We There Yet? Oh, isn't Are We Done Yet?
No, that's the sequel. There's a television series, Are We There Yet?
Well, they're still driving
Based on the
around.
hit film, centers on the blended Kingston persons of Seattle facing the challenges of everyday life in a new blended family.
I guess it's like, what, like, thematic. Are we there yet? Have we made it yet? That's sort of there yet.
Terry Crews plays the main character.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know what Ice Cube does.
He's Terry Crews' brother.
But, like, if it's picking up off of the,
No. Maybe they should replace Ice Cube with Terry Crews.
yeah.
It's a good choice.
It's all of his fucking, soundtrack.
Straight out of Compton.
Straight Out of Compton. Rampart, Lottery Ticket. Are We Done Yet? XXX. Are We There Yet? Barbershop.
Never heard of that one.
Next Friday. Three Kings. It's good in Three Kings.
Oh, yeah.
I always forget that he's the third guy in Three Kings. It's about everything that he's got. Three Kings is a good film. I do like Three Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Weird Ice Cube's in it. I feel Ice Cube was in it.
Yeah. Alright, because it's like a serious,
he's
good
not really,
film.
He's not really playing Ice Cube,
Cube,
is he?
yeah.
Normally he just plays Ice Cube in different situations.
He just frowns a lot of people. He's like,
It's the Ice Cube look, yeah.
I'm not happy with you. Alrighty. Let's get into our expectations for this. Ari, what were your expectations for XXX Return of Xander Cage?
I thought it was going to be a piece of shit. Like a big old pile of turds.
Yeah.
Because, like...
What were you expecting to get from this?
Not much. Just a boring action adventure.
So I was like, so to me, the Fast and Furious films are like, the latest ones are like super, like, you reckon they're written by people that wrote films in the 80s? Like, Tango and Cash, like, over the top, face off. I mean, like, that's you, but I mean, a lot of people agree that they're fun films. And I thought this was just going to be, like, my expectations for this was that this was just going to be, like, a cartoon. Like, it looked fucking ridiculous.
Like, fucking jet ski motorbike.
Yeah, there were jet ski motorbike, there was no gravity fights, there was that scene in the trailer where they were passing the grenades around, like, they just had grenades and guns on themselves. Donnie Yen was flipping out of fucking places, like, I thought it was going to be a genuine cartoon. I mean, like, I guess, like, overall my expectations for this were very low, but I was expecting very dumb cartoon.
Isn't it weird how Vin Diesel is like this extreme sports guy? He's fairly chubby. Like he doesn't look
big, super fit,
but he's quite
in his shirtless scene.
Chubby,
yeah.
And like he's doing like all the skating and shit. Like it must have been really hard to find a stunt double the same body type as Vin Diesel, because most of them would be probably pretty ripped. They really had to fatten up one, and shave him down.
Yeah.
Like in the first scene he's in, where he fucking like skates all around in the streets. Like no way, that's fucking Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
He was too fat for that shit.
Oh, Vinny D.
Was he ever really like super ripped?
Yeah. Surely. He was ripped in those, like
the pacifier.
Yeah, he was ripped when he was younger.
Yeah,
he's actually kind of old now, isn't he?
Yeah. The only thing I remember about the pacifier is the little girl going, "You have boobs. You got man boobs." Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, and now he's got his dad bod.
I remember in one of the Fast and Furious was when he got in a fight with The Rock, and I was like, no fucking way Vin Diesel could beat The Rock. Rock's a giant muscle machine, and then and Vin Diesel's just a little ball chubby boy compared to the Rock.
He's like a little baby. I don't know. For some reason, he reminds me of a penis.
Yeah.
Just like he's just like his bald, like kind of like dopey head that goes over like the front of his face, it's like a circle.
As if the Rock's not the main character of the Fast Furious. That'd make them so good. I'd watch every single one. He's just a side character, and every now and then he's in it, and he gets like kicked out for half the movie, and he comes back.
I could not be more excited for his line in the new Fast and Furious, where he says, "I'm gonna beat you like a Cherokee drum." And he says it with so much passion and intensity.
The Rock is my favourite actor of my life, of this generation.
Is this just because of Moana?
Yeah,
is he still just like
he
a
can do everything? He's a giant muscle man. He can sing, he can dance, probably.
Yeah. Oh well, I think we all know that from the Game Plan, where he does all of his ballerina dancing. Do you remember that one? No, I'm pretty sure we watched it in high school.
Oh, maybe.
Not in high school, primary school.
Oh, shit.
It's the one where he's his daughter.
I blocked that out of my mind. You brought it back, Carl. That was well and truly deep in my subconscious.
And then at the end, the twist was that like the mother had died.
Yeah.
And like the chick, and like the little girl purposely ate like peanuts to stay and things like that.
That was so fucked up.
I remember that movie vividly, and I haven't seen it since primary school.
Yeah, me too. You remember a lot about it, but I fucking hated it.
I latch onto these things. It's in my mind, palace.
There's a reason why I just forgot it, Carl.
Now, did that just bring The Rock down for you?
A little bit.
What about the Tooth Fairy? That's even worse
when
he's got
his...
No, it was not.
A Tooth Fairy. Only just sequel with Larry the Cable Guy.
What about oh yeah, the Larry the Cable Guy sequel. God.
I didn't see that one. I don't like Larry the Cable Guy.
I hate him, and he's just like the Cars movies aren't that great, but he makes them even worse, right?
Yeah.
Like definitively just
Christian White.
Yeah, I make that joke all the time though because my roommate follows the NBA and there's like the Piston team or something like that. I'm always like, Piston what?
Piston what?
And every time he's like, shut up, Carl, and I'm like, I stole that from a Pixar film, and he's like, that's why it's not funny. Alright, should we just get into this weird film?
I'm not gonna do the other cast. There was that Indian chick.
We don't usually do the cast.
Oh, we used to.
Oh, I mean, we used to. Do you want to bring it back for this specific episode?
Yeah. So there was an Australian chick who's lesbian.
Look, I think no. I mean, if we're going to go to the next person, right? It's got to be Donnie Yen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What have you seen with Donnie Yen in apart from Rogue One?
I don't know. Probably stuff. What has he been in? He's just like a generic kung fu guy, isn't he? Like Jet Li. I don't even remember him.
Kung Fu Killer together. I'm assuming a lot of them are not.
Yeah, a lot of them just be Chinese releases. I haven't seen Ip Man. Heard it's great.
Yeah. Seven Swords, Blade 2. Hero?
Yeah. He was one of those people. Shanghai Knights.
One of those people? Ari, don't be racist.
One of the cast.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's what you meant. Sure.
You're too fast, I can't read.
Dragon Inn.
Asian Cop High Voltage.
Alright. Asian Cop High Voltage from 1994.
Ooh, 6.
Only 102 people have seen it, according to IMDb, that have wanted to review it. Feng Chao wrote the screenplay. I reckon this is a winner. I wonder what... Oh, he's done 9... Oh, he's written 3 things. And the last thing he wrote was...
Lethal Panther 2. They made a sequel to Lethal Panther.
Excellent. I mean, and then you've got poor Tony Collette's, like...
Who's Tony Collette?
So Tony Collette was the person that hired...
right, that white chick.
Yeah. Who's, like, a respectable Australian actress.
Is she?
Yeah. They're not nominated for a few Oscars. Sixth Sense, Little Miss Sunshine, Muriel's Wedding.
Yeah, I don't really recognise them much.
Krampus. The Box Trolls, Hector and the Search for Happiness. She gets around. She's been in things. She's good. I like Toni Collette.
And then there was Indian actress with annoying Indian accent who has only been in Bollywood movies.
Oh, here's the connection between XXX and Resident Evil.
Okay.
Two of the films that we're reviewing today.
Ruby Rose.
Yeah, Ruby Rose. How exciting is that?
Yeah.
You're a big Ruby Rose fan, correct?
Not really.
What is Ruby Rose famous for?
Orange is the New Black. That's
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was a sports someone for some reason.
She was just in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. That's very disappointing. I'm bitterly disappointed by that.
She didn't even know that much. She's just in it, like, I think she's in it for about a season.
Yeah, she's only in it from 2015 2016.
Mm.
Well, I mean, she's probably, well, unless she got killed off, she's probably in the next season.
She was in one episode of the most recent season, I think.
Oh, okay. She's also going to be in John Wick 2 and Pitch Perfect 3.
A lot of B-movie shit.
I don't think John Wick 2 is a B movie.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, like, but these two movies, like Resident Evil and this is a B movie. I guess it's just kind of like get into as many franchise shit as you possibly can, right? But unfortunately,
gotta be
all
the
of them
next
are
Triple X
failing.
and the next Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only one that shows any promise, like, is the John Wick franchise.
Yeah.
Like, if they ever do a third one, depending on how good this second one is, which according to an early review I read, is very, very good.
They're not as good as the Raid, but I just want more of the Raid.
What? Why are you comparing them to the Raid?
It was trying to be the Raid, obviously.
Yeah.
Trying to be all kung fu action good, but it's not as good kung fu action.
Well, I mean, couldn't you just compare that to any film that has kung fu action? I don't
No,
think they're
no.
trying to be anything like the Raid films.
Everyone's trying to be the Raid, but they just can't be the Raid.
No. I mean, like, yeah, the Raids are good films.
Did you see how they did that one scene where they're in the cars, and then so the camera comes along in the car, and it goes into another car, and the way they did that was they had a guy dress up as a seat in the car, and then so the camera came along, and they did fighting on the guy dressed up as a seat, and then he takes the camera as a seat, and then he starts filming. It's fucking hectic. The best way to do it for sure.
Sure, I cannot wait to be... That guy hit his peak being the seat in one of the Raid films, for sure. Like, what a great camera man.
He's an Indonesian filmer, so
Yeah.
how many Indonesian films are there apart from The Raid that you know of?
Indonesia, the movie.
No, Indonesian movie.
I'm assuming, like, because we had Australia, the movie, every
Is
other
there-
country
is there
just has their own
United
version.
States of America, the movie. Is there...
Oh, for sure. Trump's going to fund a United States, the movie, for sure.
I mean, I guess The Patriot sort of counts. But then what about, like, China, the movie?
China, the movie, yeah. What about North Korea, the movie?
New Zealand, the movie.
Yeah, I feel like that's summed up with, like,
Where
Hunt for the Wilder
Hunt for the
People.
Wilder People.
All right, what is the opening sequence of? Actually, you know, we'll go into Ari Explains, in which Ari tells you the plot of the film.
Okay. This is going to be hard because we saw it about a week ago and I was fucking drunk. And even when I was drunk, I didn't really understand the plot. But basically, everyone thinks Triple X is dead. Triple X is a code name like James Bond, I think. So to be a Triple X, you got to be good at extreme sports. And they go, okay, you're the new James Bond, but we're going to call you Triple X. And that was Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel died. He didn't actually die. Then it was Ice Cube. Ice Cube died, but he didn't actually die. Spoiler alert. Then, first scene, Sam Jackson gets nuked by a satellite, and so does Ronaldo, the fucking soccer player. He's dead. Cut to Vin Diesel skating to watch a soccer game or something. What? He downloads the satellite into his phone, and he skates down this mountain to get to this fucking hut on the beach instead of just texting it or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. It didn't make any sense. And he plugged into this old-timey TV somehow, and boom, they can watch soccer. Amazing. Terrible. And then, I don't know, this chick, like, it's the evil chick, she goes, yeah, we need you to save us from the Asian Triple X. He's gone rogue. It's Donnie Yen's new Triple X man. He went rogue or something, and he gets the box, the Pandora's box, which controls the satellites. Twist. Yeah. So when they go to pick up fucking Vin Diesel, they like come in with a group of people. You're on the toilet this time. They come with a group of people. Vin Diesel's sitting on a seat. The dude's got a bomb, and he's like, "Here's a bomb." And then Vin Diesel's just like, "Fuck this," and then he just like knocks out two of these fucking SWAT men, picks up two like fucking AKs, just goes shoots everyone in the crowd, but they were blanks, so they didn't actually die. It was so fucking stupid. He's like, if they were real, they would have been wearing bulletproof vests. That was fucking ridiculous. And then he's recruited or something, and then fucking they get a fight with Donnie Yen at some point, and then they become friends, and then they race each other at some point to get the box, and become friends again. Then shit turns out to be evil. They fight her in a plane. I don't remember the end.
Ice Cube shows up on the movie ends.
Ice Cube. No, but do they kill her or just?
Yeah, she gets like thrown out of the plane. I think.
Oh yeah, the end when he jumps through the plane and explodes. Oh shit! It's fucking shot out.
Yeah, that's probably more coherent than the film, actually.
Yeah.
Let's
summed up a lot of plot points.
Yeah, let's delve into this opening with Samuel Jackson and
yeah. So Ronaldo's there. He's
Yeah.
a soccer player for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's Brazilian or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they're in Brazil, I'm pretty sure.
No, I thought they're in England.
Are they in England? I thought they were in Brazil in the opening scene. I'm just going off what's written on
Does
Wikipedia.
it say Brazil?
Yeah.
Okay.
When a satellite crashes in Brazil, apparently killing them both.
And there's no way they could fucking escape that. They go outside and they look up and there's a massive satellite crashing and they're like, oh, what do we do? And then they're not dead. Like, how did that happen? It exploded like a whole fucking city.
Did Samuel Jackson also lose an eye again in this opening sequence, or did he not have an eye?
Yeah, I don't know.
At the beginning.
Anyway, how is this weapon something? It's a weapon that can make satellites crash.
Yeah.
How is that the big weapon? You can make satellites crash. How many fucking satellites are there? Why don't they use nukes? Why don't they use missiles? How is that not the big weapon? Fucking the codes to the nukes or some shit instead of just satellites.
Nobody can get the codes to the nukes.
If I can get a fucking code to the machine that can make satellites attack people.
Yeah. Who made this code?
I don't know, yeah.
Like,
we'll make this thing that can make satellites crash for the war. We'll crash all our satellites for the war.
Is it because, can you actually steer it? Or is it simply like you just press a button and it drops?
I didn't think that satellites had remote controllers. I thought they would just show up there and they just float around.
Yeah.
I guess they do because of orbital decay. They might have one jet that makes it stay up.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't last that long. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't...
It's retarded. It's retarded.
I'm really sick of these
MacGuffins.
These MacGuffins, and all of them being named after like
Greek mythology.
Yeah, so there's like Pandora's box and
Cerberus. They call fucking shit Cerberus all the time.
Yeah, and you know
even in fucking Resident Evil they call all the dogs Cerberus.
Yeah.
Okay, they wear dogs, but still.
And in the new Fast and Furious, it was called the God's Eye. They were after.
Oh yeah, what did that do?
That was the one that basically did the
Like hacked.
It turned like all phones into cameras and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like in The Dark Knight.
Like an eagle eye.
Yeah, like an eagle eye. Everything's just an eye nowadays.
Or with eagles. Or with Greek mythology.
Cough, cough, cough. I apologize for coughing. I'm not sick, guys. Calm the fuck down. You're not going to get sick through listening to me cough. Man, I'm just like, this plot makes just no sense.
Yeah.
Did you like the fact that when he was skateboarding down, he like flipped onto the side of a bus?
Like high-five.
Yeah, and I like high-five and then jumped back off.
I mean, it's a fun movie to watch.
It is. I think like...
If you're drunk. If you weren't drunk, you might be like,
I think
this is dumb.
Really enjoyed this. I mean, like, you're not going to go and see a third XXX movie not expecting, like...
ridiculous, idiotic
bullshit. I mean, like, if you've seen... the movie basically lives up to its ridiculous trailer, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
I'd say it was more ridiculous.
It's not like the trailer was cut, just like one of those super, like, dark films. You know how, like, a ton of trailers were coming out that tried to make everything look like it was a Christopher Nolan film? Just like the first trailer for Fantastic Four reboot, the first trailer for the new Power Rangers, where it's like...
I haven't seen that one.
Dark, and I haven't seen the trailer for the new Power Rangers movie.
No, I'm not that. I've never that into Power Rangers.
I remember liking Power Rangers when I was a child.
I remember that I liked them. I don't remember actually liking them. I don't remember experiencing anything Power Rangers and enjoying it. I just know that I did like it when I was younger. Don't know why. Don't remember watching any Power Rangers. Power Ranger toys.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I had a Power Rangers costume.
I think I might have as well.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Mine was red.
I think I like the green. I like the one who was actually a black guy. I think it was the green one.
No, it was racist back then.
No,
the black one was the black one.
I don't think he was. Because I remember the green one turned... I think the green one turned evil, and he was the black one.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe it was the black one that turned evil.
No, it's the green one that turned evil. I think Green Ranger's like a whole big thing in those series. Maybe we should sit down and just like marathon the old television show and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I'd rather just watch old Star Trek. It's pretty funny. Like every now and then you're just like, what the fuck are they thinking back then?
Are you genuinely enjoying it?
Yeah, like every now and you heard how it's like there's a lot of shit episodes.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of good episodes.
Yeah.
So then when you watch a shit episode you can just like
check out.
Yeah, just do other stuff.
Just
and it's a good episode you get really into it, you're like, damn, this is intense.
Yeah. Are you excited to now go and watch Wrath of Khan and stuff like that? Wrath of Khan's been so built up.
Yeah.
But obviously you need to have an investment in all of them for
I tried to watch
enjoyment.
it, but I was just like, what the fuck's happening? I watched it when he was actually in the show, when Khan was in it.
Yeah.
He's meant to be from the 1990s. They were like, because it was written in the 60s, and they go, in the 1990s, during the eugenics wars, that's when Khan came about, and it became like genetically engineered. It was like, fuck me. If only that happened in the 1990s, before I was born, I could have been Khan, I could have been big robot monster man. He's not actually a robot, he's just genetically superior.
Man, Khan's like a power name. Maybe I should name my child Khan.
Khan, I think it's like Nooning.
Oh, totally ruined by the last name then.
Yeah, in the show they're like, he looks like he's from North Indian descent. And he's got like a Spanish accent, and he looks like a fucking Mexican dude. Yeah,
isn't Romonto Calibal or something like that is the actor?
Benedict.
Sorry?
What?
No, in the original actor is Romualdo Cardival or something. The original actor of Khan.
I think it's different from the show to the movie.
Oh, okay.
It becomes really old in the movie.
Yeah.
And he's like a young fucking Mexican dude in the show.
Yeah.
He's really buff as well.
I would have loved for Benedict Cumberbatch to have all of the prosthetics and long hair and everything that Khan does.
He's massive and muscly, like, he goes, hello, Captain, or something. Pretty good, but Star Trek's pretty good.
Yeah.
You can so tell just like how much shit have been spoofing Star Trek. You just don't even realize it because you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Especially Futurama.
Yeah. I think because Seth MacFarlane's a huge fan of Star Trek as well. I feel like there's probably been a ton.
Yeah, a lot of Family Guy.
Yeah, because even then, he's really good friends with Patrick Stewart and William Shatner in real life. So
well, I haven't got to the Next Generation, but
oh, okay. Hey, wait, how many episodes into this one are you?
About 30.
Okay, we looked it up. There was if you want to watch all of them, there's a good 600 episodes if you want to delve into it.
But this is just the original series. So yeah, I'm about halfway through season 2.
Okay.
I think it's 3 seasons, and each one's got about 30 episodes.
Yeah.
So actually I'm on episode 40, I guess. Yeah. And then there's fucking 7 movies or 6 movies.
Yeah, there's a ton.
Damn.
And is it the odd ones are good or the even ones are good? I think it's the even ones are good.
Half of them are shit.
Yeah.
Half of them are good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the even ones because Wrath of Khan's the second one, so it'd be the even ones to include that. It's funny because I'm pretty sure isn't the most ridiculous one where there's whales and things like that one of the best ones?
I don't know, man.
Haven't you heard the whole whales thing? I think it's Star Trek 4 where they save the whales.
Oh, that sounds good.
And it's super environmental, but apparently it's really good. When how you even pull that off? Yeah. Let's get back to XXX.
Less Star Trek.
Yeah, less Star Trek, more XXX. I mean, this might as well be a sci-fi film. But I mean, anyway, should we just step back and acknowledge how good Donnie Yen is?
Yeah, he was the best part of this movie.
Yeah, so now I've only seen Donnie Yen in 2 things now, probably, that I can at least remember, which is Rogue One and this. And he's fucking kills both. Sorry?
You haven't seen Hero?
Yeah, but I don't remember him in it, so I can't. Yeah. Can't actually be man, I love Donnie Yen in Hero.
I think that's the main one. The one.
I thought Jet Li was the main one.
Oh, actually, yeah. God.
It's funny because Donnie Yen replaced Jet Li in this film. like originally in casting.
I mean, yeah, they're both just Asian guys that go to kung fu.
Do you reckon that's the thing? It's like
swap them out.
Yeah, it's just like Jet Li can't do your film. We'll call up Donnie Yen then.
Oh, Donnie Yen can't either. Call up this other random Asian guy who can do kung fu. It makes no difference to the audience.
I probably preferred Donnie Yen to Jet Li, maybe because I haven't seen Jet Li.
Taller. Jet Li's tiny.
Yeah.
I think he's shorter than Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's frighteningly short.
He can kick you in the head.
He can though. He's got some. He knows how to high kick. He knows how to jump. He's got the limbs.
Who's another good kung fu guy? Is
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, but he's like 69 now.
He's not 69 now.
I think he is. Like,
bullshit. He's 69.
Well, he's 59.
Yeah.
He's old as fuck, but.
For anybody wondering, Jackie Chan's age is 62.
Oh, 62.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and he can still do that thing where he lies on his back and he can jump standing up.
Yeah.
That's all fucking
Chinese get up. Wow. Good on him.
62.
God, I hope we get another Rush Hour film before he dies.
He's not gonna die. He's Chinese. He's fit as fuck.
Yeah.
And he might smoke. I hope not.
I hope not. Guys, don't smoke.
He's gonna be like 100 and he's still doing his own stunts.
Yeah. Absolutely. For sure. Look, anyway, so Donnie Yen, if you recall, there's this that he somehow sneaks into the CIA office and he jumps on the table and he like kicks everyone at once. Do you remember this sequence?
No. The only one I really remember is when he's in the plane.
Yeah, and there's that good.
That was a good scene.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good scene.
I think they might have got a different director to do that. They got someone from China to do it. Because this movie was like half financed by China, so they could release in China, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, isn't that everything now? Because they realize they can make so much money in China.
It's a fucking good idea.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Great Wall's already made $200 million in China, and it hasn't come out anywhere else in the world, and it's already made $200 million.
How much was it? Is that a big profit already?
Probably. I mean, I don't know if they've even released the budget yet because it hasn't officially come. 150 million, so it's only going to make another 100 million just to break even.
It wouldn't be hard.
Sorry?
It wouldn't be hard for that to do.
No.
But it's definitely a bad movie, isn't it? It looks like a trashy.
It looks like, man, every single time. I'm honestly, if they'd just done like something to not do with monsters, I'd be so much more interested in. Every single time there's monsters, the CGI looks like awful.
Thematic for Mongolians or something?
No, maybe. Wouldn't that be a big fuck you?
It would be.
But every time, like, man, some of it looks like it's, just like beautiful. Like
some of the bits
there are some
the catapults.
Yeah, there are just some scenes that like look good.
And then there's the one where he shoots the ball.
Yeah.
The 2 arrows and it lands in the thing. Fuck me, that is shit.
Because like I just love some Chinese artwork, and there's just that room where a guy's walking down in the trailer, and it's all gold and red behind him of like the dragons and things like that. And there's like candles, and it looks really, really good. And then there's just another scene with like all of the lanterns and hot air balloons like in the air, and that looks really good as well. Like, I mean, obviously,
Chinese have hot air balloons? I think they do.
Obviously, in this fantasy film, they do.
Yeah, like, is it meant to be sort of like
set in the real world?
Yeah, is that what's happening? Have they just covered it up or something? Is that what they're gonna do?
Oh, like this has all actually happened.
Yeah, and then at the end they'll be like, they'll beat all of the monsters, and then the Chinese emperor will be like, we're gonna cover it up so no one ever finds out. We'll just say it was Mongolians, man. It's just Mongolians.
No, I really hope that the ending is like Matt Damon putting on all of his like Chinese makeup into an old man, and he becomes the emperor. I would love that. Absolutely love that.
Do you reckon he's gonna bang the empress, and then his child's gonna be the emperor?
Maybe.
Sounds possible.
We'll see. I'd be very interested in seeing just like a movie about the Great Wall of China, like just like a war and everything.
The Mummy 3. The Mummy 3. That was.
Oh, with Jet Li.
Yeah.
I'd love the Mummy 3 if it was Donnie Yen in that film, man.
No, it's still a piece of shit.
Brendan Fraser and Donnie Yen going at it. Better Brendan Fraser.
Remember how they went into the Great Wall and they're like, everyone wake up and fight the Terracotta Army, and then all these skeletons came out and they fought the Terracotta Army.
I feel like they. I don't remember. This is one of the things that I'm excited to do. Shortly is I rewatch all of the Lord of the Rings films, the director's cuts, which I've never seen before. Like really long. I've never seen the 4-hour long ones.
I love them. They're my favorite. They got
and-
more Gollum in them, Carl. More Gollum, the better.
One thing that always annoyed me, I remember I watched them a ton as a kid, I haven't watched them in a while, is that they just go and they get that ghost army to fight in the third one.
Yeah.
Is there more backstory, or is it just as
They
bad?
do add a lot more backstory
Okay.
in it. But I mean,
Alright.
that is a big thing in the... Not a big thing in the books, but it's like sort of symbolic of like...
The people that died in Vietnam or something?
This is written in like World War II, man.
Oh, okay.
So this is like... So it's
I
meant
couldn't
to-
remember if it was from Vietnam or World War II.
Yeah. He fought in World War One actually, but then I think he might have fought in World War Two as well.
Yeah,
Anyway, so it's meant to be symbolic of Aragorn accepting his role as the king. Because
Okay.
he becomes the king, and they fight him because he's the king, and he's sort of meant to be reluctant about becoming the king. And like, yeah.
Man, we have covered every other film apart from
We
Triple
haven't
X.
talked much about Triple
Man,
X.
we've talked like nothing about
I just
Triple
don't
X.
remember much about it.
Yeah.
I just remember it was dumb and ridiculous. And
All right,
so
let's
funny.
just okay. I'm just gonna highlight some key
When
sequences.
Ice Cube showed up, that
and
was
we'll
my favorite part.
Oh, it was how much? I didn't know it was in it. Did you know it was going to be in it?
I kept it
Like,
quiet.
oh my god, that blew
Shows
my
up.
mind when
Did
he
he just
showed up.
randomly go, "Come quiet" or something? I think it might be from one of the movies. I think I was like Kaiwa or some shit. But it was
Oh, this
fucking
is
ridiculous.
this is something we can talk about. Is this movie? At some points, it tries to do that kind of like tongue in cheek. It knows it's not a very serious film. Has some ridiculous lines, and one of the things it hinges on is like Vin Diesel being funny.
Yeah.
And Vin
Yeah,
Diesel
it's not
just
funny.
does not have comedic timing. And I mean, like, the writing's a problem to begin with because there's just not that many funny lines. But I mean, that scene when the chick is fangirling about him and he's like, take a breath,
Oh, yeah.
calm
And he
down.
was like, "Look at those guns." And he's
Yeah.
like,
And she's just like, we can have sex. No, we don't have to have sex. And it's like the safe words kumquat and like winks at him and he's like, like, man, like, that's
There's
not
so
very
much-
well written.
There's so much terrible innuendo. Like,
Yeah.
when Ruby Rose is doing that shit with the gun, and she's like, "It's nice to see a girl who knows what she's doing down there." And then she's like, "That's what she said."
Ugh.
Like, if you have fucking "that's what she said"
Yeah.
as a joke, that's fucking just...
Another thing they do is like, because Donnie Yen has a team of 4, right? Do you remember that guy actually? There was a scene where
there
a
was
guy
another
backflips
Asian
at Tom.
guy. There was another Asian guy who looked just like Jet Li, but he had a blonde mohawk.
Yeah.
He's definitely from something else. I don't know what, but
I cannot be bothered to look it up.
okay, I can do it. Anyway, there was the Indian one, there was a white dude, and there was blonde mohawk Asian flat backflip, and it was Donnie Yen. That was the team.
Yeah. And then, so Vin Diesel goes and decides to make his own team.
Oh yeah, he gets
With like Ruby
he gets
Rose.
the Hound.
Yeah, the Hound.
Ruby Rose.
Man, the poor Hound not being able to get any other work outside of Game of Thrones apart from XXX 3, Return of
Who else
Xander
did he get in
Cage.
his team?
Sorry?
Who else did he get in his team?
He got, according to these names here, he tracks down, after enlisting an old friend, Anzelli. I don't know. He also gets Ruby Rose, Rory McCann.
The guy is Ong Bak. You ever heard of Ong Bak?
No?
The Thailand movie.
No?
Yeah, Ong Bak with the elephant. You see it at fucking Linda's all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's Muay Thai
I do actually,
action hero. Ong Bak.
Yeah, I do remember that. Not that. I do remember the first one's cover, though, from... To context the people about Linda's, that was like our local video store.
Yeah.
Man, going in there and looking at the artwork was just the best. Go video stores. What happened?
Fucking
Internet, man.
He was also in Fast and Furious 7.
I do not recall.
He was called Kiet. He just plays a random dude.
Should we talk about the grenade scene?
Yeah, I was pretty drunk at that point. That was in my peak. So
The grenade scene was actually like...
it didn't make any sense,
I
basically.
was very confused. How did they even get out of that? I don't even recall how they got out of it or whether just like nothing blew up.
No.
But what was happening was they like pulled the pin and then like would pass all of the grenades to each other.
Was there more than one?
Yeah, there were 4 of them.
Oh, 4.
And they were all had grenades and guns pointed at each other. And then I think Ruby Rose had like a sniper from afar pointed at
Oh,
like...
it was in the same scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the point when they thought Donnie Yen was evil, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the twist, I guess, is like Donnie Yen at the end of the film is like, I was once on the XXX program.
Yeah.
And Vin Diesel's like, wait a minute, does that mean that
Wait, so
Johnny Collette is...
did you only find out at the end that he was in XXX?
I think it was like...
I thought we knew the whole time.
Did we?
Because I thought
Maybe
he was
just-
in XXX the whole time I was watching it.
Maybe I'm just like getting confused. I don't know. I thought there was like... Or maybe the ending was that he had been burned by the XXX program.
Yeah.
And she had said, he went rogue from the XXX program.
Yeah.
How many times is the bad guy just somebody that's gone rogue? Right? It's always somebody that's just gone rogue.
Because they know the organization. They know all the
They know the
moves.
ins and
Yeah,
outs. They know
exactly.
how to do it. If Donnie Yen's just as bad, we have to get somebody even better
Yeah. Oh, no.
than this Vin Diesel.
Is that what she said? It was like,
something ridiculous like
we
that.
gotta get someone with the same moves. Someone who can move like him, dance like him.
Alright, well, should we talk about the infamous motorbike
Oh my
scene?
god. It's fucking jet skis. Like, what?
Yeah, so they're propelled on... I don't get it. So what, is the bike causing friction on the water?
I think a jet
like
came
a
out the back or
motor.
something.
Did a jet come out? I thought only skis
How else
came
could
out
it
of
work?
it. I don't know.
Wheels wouldn't make it go, I don't think.
I don't know. They came out through just the will of magic, I guess.
I think a jet or something. Anyway, that's fucking retarded. As if they didn't just make him stop, get off his bike, and then jump on a jet ski. It'd make way more sense.
Oh, here we go. I just found the dialogue in which the recruiting is happening. Would you like to be Xander Cage, or Jane Mark in this scene? We'll do a dramatic reading.
Okay.
Which one would you like to be?
I'll be Xander.
Alright. We need someone who can move like them. Fight like them. It's time to be a patriot.
There are no more patriots, just rebels and tyrants.
So which are you?
I'm Triple X. I don't remember that at all.
Absolutely perfect. Alright, let's just fast forward to the end.
Right.
This is maybe the most vague and not on topic, like, because we're just struggling to remember things
Yeah.
about it. 'Cause we need to stop having pauses, like, in between seeing it and stuff like this.
I know, but even if we did it the next day, I probably still remember about the same amount.
I'd probably remember a little bit more, I reckon.
Okay.
I still was like, do you remember, I got lost walking home.
Did you?
Like, can't remember if I told you or not, but I was so lost. I was very drunk, stumbling home through the university. No clue where I was going. And when I got home, I dropped some glasses out of the cabinet in my kitchen. And I was like, the glasses everywhere. And I could just, like, not get myself together. But yeah, so, like, this ending on the plane is probably where some of the better action is. You got the no gravity fight,
Yeah.
which is, it's kind of fun.
I don't really remember that, actually.
And Donnie Yen,
I just remember Donnie Yen had...
a good action
Yeah.
scene.
I don't
It's only
remember
like
much
30
about it.
seconds.
Yeah.
Like, it's so quick.
It was just well done.
Yeah.
That was the one well done bit in the movie.
I mean, you were giving shit to it. I actually thought that the one take of him falling out of the plane was
Like,
actually
it was
really
from
fun.
Fucking Just Cause 3.
Yeah.
Shit.
How do you feel? Oh wait, no, not just. How do you feel about? Have you played the Uncharted games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. How do you feel about an Uncharted movie
Won't be good.
that is written by who's doing it? The guy that did The Grey and Smoking Aces.
Ooh, it won't be good.
We'll see. I got
It won't be good.
faith in my boy Joe Carnahan.
How many good video game movies have been out?
Oh, none.
Exactly.
None. We're going to talk about a really, really bad one in like 20 minutes.
I don't think I consider it a video game movie.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so different than any of the video
Yeah.
games. Even the first one was only mildly similar.
Yeah.
They just have a few characters from the video games, and there's also zombies, and there's also Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah.
That's the only similarities there are.
Yeah. Is there anything more we can say about XXX? No, I sincerely apologize to our listeners that this has been a horrible episode.
Yeah, well, we were too drunk.
Yeah, we were too drunk. This is, you know what? I will not apologize for this. Because
Yeah.
this is the optimal way to view XXX.
If you don't watch it,
Yeah.
fucking fucked up. You're not gonna like it.
Alright.
Maybe. I don't know.
Now, we'll close out just this portion of the movie by doing another dramatic reading of what is the last few lines of the film.
Ooh.
If you'd like to be Xander Cage again, I shall be...
Which one's this?
I shall be Samuel Jackson's character.
Oh yeah.
Augustus Gibbons. Alright. Let me simplify this for you. Kick some ass, get the girl, and try to look dope while you do it.
I could definitely make that work.
That was the worst bit of the whole movie.
Oh, I absolutely love it. It's something that really
Look dope. Trying to look
look
dope.
dope while you do it. Something that really confused me through. So in one of the pauses that they do is like tried to be recruited by the Avengers. Do you remember that one that I laughed at?
No.
Because they kept on pausing over characters and giving you some specifics.
Oh,
about them.
yeah.
Yeah. And then we were just like, what is happening here? Because like Samuel Jackson's in it, and he's also got one eye, and it's like, but this isn't Disney.
Yeah.
So
Which one of the people tried?
I think it was like the soccer player at the beginning, right?
Maybe.
Or was it Donnie? I don't recall. Do not recall
Maybe it
whatsoever.
was Ruby Rose.
No, it was not Ruby Rose.
Maybe it was the Hound.
No, it was closer to the beginning.
Why the fuck did the Hound always have that thing in his mouth? Was that meant to help him breathe or something?
I don't know.
Or was he carrying an oxygen tank all the time or some shit?
I don't know. I don't remember things from this. Ari, how did this movie compare to your expectations?
It's definitely better than I thought, but it's not a good movie. I mean, just because you enjoy a movie doesn't mean it's good.
I mean, like, I'd rather watch a movie that I greatly enjoy that's like bad, but like very enjoyable, than a movie that is considered good because it's like well acted but boring, so utterly boring that you're just like, this is a chore to watch.
The Jungle Book.
No.
That's my Jungle Book part. Everyone likes it. I think it's a piece of shit and I hate it. I'd rather watch nothing than watch the Jungle Book. I'd rather watch fucking paint dry. I'd rather paint a wall and sit in front of it and watch a dry car.
Well, maybe we can do that when we find a new place.
No, you gotta ask them.
No, I think we're just gonna paint,
Paint
and we're gonna record you just watching it, watch it dry.
And you guys can watch Jungle Book.
And on the other
I'll
room,
be
we'll
watching
all be enjoying the Jungle Book. Yeah, look, I mean, like, my expectations for this were low, but this movie was exactly what I expected it to be. Right? It was it was a cartoon. It was ridiculous. It wasn't serious. It was dumb. It was bad. And it totally lived up to all of those expectations.
I feel like they weren't trying to do that. I feel like they're trying to make like an actual.
You don't stop the movie to have this chick walk out and be like, "Oh my god, kumquat's the safe word," and you don't have scenes where they're on the water on like motorbike that's turned into skis. Like,
I feel like it was just
that's
a
not
really
serious.
dumb fucking person going, yeah, we'll do it, and then they'll go motorbike and say, oh, yes, I fucking love it, and then we fucking jet ski, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
No, I don't think this movie was ever.
I don't think it's like semi-satirical of itself.
I'm not saying it's semi-satirical, but I'm saying that like this movie, no way, when they sat down, was like, we're going to be making an action movie like John Wick or something like that. Like this, like, I mean, it's about a guy that's good at XXX sports.
But that's was the first one.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I haven't seen the first one in ages, but that wasn't very serious either.
Wasn't it?
No.
I remember you went to like Russia.
I remember the second one being serious.
Well, no, it wasn't.
Yes, it
Wasn't that
was.
serious?
I remember that one being more serious than the first one, and that was like a downfall of that film because it just made it feel dumber. Because that movie, do you remember how like kind of like dark that film was in like the way? I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering.
I just remember I
haven't seen it in years.
dressing up like a waiter or something. It was a waiter and he was giving people food. It was like, why the fuck am I doing this? And I was like, why the fuck are you doing this? Something like that. I don't really dress up in a suit at one point and it looked weird.
Alrighty, I think we're going to pitch the fourth XXX film.
Okay.
First of all, what's our subtitle going to be? Triple X.
The fourth X. Because that was the third X, and it's be XXX. X.
Is there a question mark after the last X?
Then it's the fourth X.
X? What about, like... What if we took this in, like, a super serious place? And no.
The rise of something.
What if it was as serious as the new Wolverine movie, right? And we just called this Xander. Xander, and you've got Vin Diesel holding like a little girl on like.
Wearing a pacifier.
Could we cross over the pacifier with the Triple X films?
How?
Maybe the pacifier was taking place during the second one.
No. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And he's got to return back to the pacifier to is really
the pacifying.
Ooh.
No, Triple X for the pacifying.
Ooh, I like that. The Triple X for. I like that. What if we did like, because it's the fourth one, there needs to be 4 X's, right?
Yeah.
And we do XXX, and the fourth X is the beginning of Xander. No space, so it's XX Xander. Xander's pacifying.
Yeah, second one.
You reckon that?
And in it, but Vin Diesel's not actually in it. It's just Donnie Yen, and he's gotten chubby. We shaved him down.
Donnie Yen's gotten chubby?
Yeah, so it's the opposite of whitewashing. It's yellow washing? I guess that's pretty fucking racist. Rice washing.
It's even more racist with what you're doing with your eyes at the moment.
We do that to Donnie Yen. We tape his eyes open, like in Cloud Atlas.
Alright.
Really badly done.
Oh, okay, like Hugo Weaving being Asian bad.
Yeah, but turn around the other way.
Or Halle Berry being white bad.
Yeah. And there was an Asian chick being white as well at some point, and that was fucking weird. And when they made the fucking white dudes look Asian, that's atrocious. Anyway, we do that, and everyone in it, there's no white people, it's all Asian people. It's the opposite of whitewashing, and it's all made in China.
So have we made... Well, wait, so what if Xander has to go look after Donnie Yen's children?
But he has to dress up like Donnie Yen. He makes him look so Asian.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire style. Because he secretly loves Donnie Yen. And this is him and Donnie Yen settled down, right?
Yeah. And
had adopted these children together.
And then Donnie Yen dies, and they have to keep his body alive for the weekend, so no one guesses that he's dead. So there's a weekend of Bernie's.
But if Donnie Yen's left, has left Vin Diesel, right? Vin Diesel's not allowed to see the kids, and Donnie Yen has fallen in love with Ice Cube's character, right?
Oh,
and he's the Pierce Brosnan. No, and so
Pierce Brosnan.
He's the Pierce Brosnan character from Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, right.
What do you want to go super racist and we'll make Ice Cube be a white guy in this movie?
No, I was gonna make it so Vin Diesel kills Ice Cube and then dresses up like Ice Cube and wears blackface to get close to his kids. That's the most racist you can be, I reckon.
But all of this is taking place in a resort, a XXX resort, where they're all about to do intense skiing and things like that, snowboarding, flying out of aeroplanes onto the snow and stuff. This is where also Donnie Yen's also died, right? And he can't tell, and XXX can't tell the kids yet. And that's also the Weekend at Bernie's aspect of it
Weekend
too.
At Xander's. Weekend at Donnie's.
Weekend at Donnie's. XXX Xander's Day at Donnie's.
The pacifying.
The pacifying. He thought that he could pacify the kids. He didn't realize they'd pacify him. And
one hell of a weekend.
The front cover is like the 3 kids all pulling on like the strings, really happy, and they've all like tied Vin Diesel up. And he's like at the camera where he's like, these children, and the kids are like, we're little rascals. And then in the background, like Donnie Yen's like dead. He's got his hand up because of like a string waving.
Like in Ferris Bueller.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
What if we did Xander's Day Off? This is his day off doing XXX things. And
instead of an action movie, it's just like My Dinner Andres. He just goes with Ice Cube to eat food, and they just talk about their lives, and this is really casual. It's Xander's day off. He doesn't do any XXX sport. He doesn't go save the world. He's just sitting there in a nice restaurant, just has a nice meal with his friend, and talks about their lives.
What if they did do Xander's day off, and Vin Diesel had to get Ice Cube and Donnie Yen out of the school for the day?
Oh, gotta take him out in town.
Yeah, I got to take him out on the town. Who would we get to play the principal? Is that Samuel Jackson's character?
No, the guy from American Pie with big eyebrows.
Oh, like John Lovitz or whatever.
I don't know, the big eyebrow man.
Yeah.
He's the main guy's dad.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He'd be a good principal.
He would be a good principal.
Every now and then he pulls them aside and gives them little sex talks like,
Yeah.
you cannot put your penis in a pie. That's just not what people do. Or something like that.
Yeah, I think that seems pretty legit.
Plausible.
Yeah. Alright guys, I think that's brought us to the end of the episode.
How long was this episode?
55 minutes?
Decent.
Yeah, considering we really didn't know what to talk
We
about.
spoke about 10 minutes about XXX.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. And you know what? I refuse to apologize for it.
Yeah.
Alright, so until next time guys, next one's going to be Resident Evil the last chapter. But maybe it won't be.
Final chapter, isn't it?
Oh, the final chapter.
Yeah, I doubt this is going to be the last one. It'll be...
The next one could just be the new beginning. Like, it's not that hard to...
It'll definitely be like... We were like, this was the last chapter of that septology. Or something.
Now begins the
new chapter.
Now begins the hexanology.
Yeah, and the next hexology. Or dodecadology.
Dodecadology.
It's just like, I don't know how many sides that is.
But the movies are structured like a dodecahedron, right? So that like this movie's taking place is the same
realities.
as this. Yeah.
Or a set of clones, alternate realities.
Why is Hollywood not hiring us? We could make you so much money.
Good ideas.
This is rough. Alright guys, if you want to message us and other shit like that, it is all in the description. Until next time, Ari's going to take you out with this final quote from XXX, The Return of Xander Cage, by Darius Stone. Ari, take it away.
X looks out for his own.
Woo!